Rabbit, rabbit, probably the most stressful rabbit of the year. December 1st. When we rip off the November page and get to December, that's when panic can come into our lives. Oh my, stress, panic, deadlines. Woo! So much responsibility if you're like me. A lot. Anyway, I've got the timer on, so I'm time constricted with my podcast today because I am roasting, sauteing some slivered almonds in some butter to put on my big A salad to have tonight. Does it get any better? I don't think so, except if I had twice as many almonds and some cashews and some walnuts and macadamia nuts on top too. And we could just call it a nut salad, right? Am I nuts? Yeah, December 1st. Oh my, what do you have to do? What have you got done? How are you doing your food? Are you handling it? Are there any temptations that are already coming your way? Oh my, they're out there, they're everywhere. I just got the most wonderful Facebook message from my website there, my page, and it's from a woman named Susie, who's lost 66 pounds since April. She hates her scale. And what else did she write? She shows a picture of before and now. She gave her scale to her husband to hide permanently because she wants to do keto from now on, and so the urgency of the weigh-in days has ceased to be, part of the top desires. And it was driving her crazy. Imagine that, Kathy. A scale driving somebody else crazy. I thought you were the only one. Oh my. Anyway, and she also has committed to something else to today, Rabbit, December 1st, 2017. She has committed to giving up Diet Pepsi. This woman's rocking. She's going to have her own channel pretty soon, and she's going to be telling us how to do it. This is somebody that I am impressed with, and I'm proud of so many of you pickles and turtles and just people that are doing keto. It's an awesome, awesome program, and the results are so wonderful. And in this woman's case, 66 pounds. 66. That is so great. I love hearing those things. It's like reading her words on my Facebook page is like listening to when Dr. Berg does a testimonial. And it's so awesome to hear how people do their keto and the success that they have. And they probably are strict and consistent because that is going to take home the prize. I'm delighted to know it's working for her as well as it's worked for other people too. So, what kind of goals do you have for the month of December? When we do Rabbit on the first day of the month, just so you know, in case you missed December, is it supposed to be the first thing that comes out of your mouth? It's supposed to be for good luck, Rabbit. And, sorry, hold on a sec. And so, London Bridge is falling down. So, after you wake up and you say Rabbit, first thing, it's supposed to bring you luck for the month. So that's kind of cool. And we like that. It's going to be a busy month. It is going to be here before you know it. I do Christmas Eve with my kids and their families and Greg. So we have to be done by then, because then I think I'm working that night anyway, Christmas night. But then it's just a nice day for Greg and me. We just do prime rib on the big green egg. And then his family has the huge 50 people Santa comes type of Christmas the following Sunday. And that seems to work. And we do grabs and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be nice. But I'm going to be keto all the way through. And I love my keto. So you'd have to pull it from my little bony old lady hands to take it away from me. It just works for me. I have no cravings. I have my pizza every Saturday, my fathead pizza, so that kind of keeps me in check with that final thing in the standard American diet that I didn't think I could go without, and I don't have to. Some people think they can't go without the pancakes, and then they eat cream cheese with the egg, and they're able to have their pancakes still. It's a delightful program, and if you do have something carby and sugary that you thought you could never go without, there are times that maybe you could have it. And it works. For me, I make my fathead pizza with almond flour, and I get the Bob's Red Mill, and what else goes in it? The mozzarella, the cream cheese, the eggs, and then the cheese and toppings on top. And it just works for me. And then I strip what we don't eat, the pieces. I strip all the meat and cheese off of it, and that goes into scrambled eggs the next day. That's how I roll. So, I love my keto, and I track every day what I'm having. It just is second nature to me. It's just a good guide for me. Things like that work in my life. I'm not keto-fying things, breads or desserts. I'm not going to any events and looking at the gooey, tasty stuff that I maybe partook in another lifetime. Fortunately, this is my third eating season from, Halloween to Valentine's Day, where I am sugar-free, grain-free, diet soda-free, artificial sweetener-free, and fruit-free. No fruit flies on me. And so I'm kind of used to it. It's not like my first rodeo. If it's your first rodeo, you may notice that there's some desire that's still left over. There's a little sentimentality about things. If you were a baker, I know that somebody here, I think it's Nancy, she's used to being a baker, and so there's a little bit of sadness for her. And I understand that too, because I used to make shortbread cookies hand-decorated that, like, I gave out, like, they were like Tiffany blue boxes. They were such a wonderful thing, and it took a couple of weeks to make them and cure them and decorate them and dry them and everything else, but they were worth it. And the first time I didn't make them, I missed it. But it's just one of the sacrifices, and it's an okay sacrifice. I'd rather be keto, feeling the way that I do today, and not being hypocritical by making, standard American flour and sugar cookies, and I don't want to keto-fy them. It was an era. I made them for 40 years, and now I don't. But that's how it goes. I love my keto food plan. I love that I can have something like lamb chops or prime rib or steak with pats of butter on it and all the veggies that I have and enjoy. That's just the trade-off, and to me it's a wonderful trade-off. So I'll continue to do it. So I hope you remembered to say rabbit, rabbit this morning for your 1 month of good luck. If not, maybe you'll catch it for the whole year next year on January 1st. So this has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto, under 20 most every day. Most days really under 12. And then I have a few more veggies on other days. So that's it from here. Rabbit, rabbit for good luck. Hope you remembered to say it. If not, write it on the calendar next month so you remember to wake up and say it. Don't say something like, oh, move over. Something like that. Nope, it's got to be rabbit, rabbit. So have a wonderful day, my keto community. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food, December 1st, 2017. And look, the timer. It's all in the timing, isn't it? Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.